Welcome to the winds of Jupiter. "2016 was a year of completion. I know many, including myself, who will be happy to leave 2016 in the dust. 2017 is the year of endings and new beginnings. I dreamt the other night for you to follow where Pluto, the planet of transformation and endings and beginnings, is in your chart with respect to the other planets, which means since 2017 is a year of endings and new beginnings. Mars is direct all of 2017, so energy from the warrior planet shouldn't be an issue. As we go into 2017, Mercury will be retrograde until January 8th. This is a hangover time from New Year's, and perhaps it's best to defer your New Year's resolutions until the 8th of January, when all the planets will be direct until February 6th. This definitely is an auspicious time. However, 2017 is not a year of immediate gratification. Work hard and stay cool and collected, and rewards will come to you. It's like, or as if, I hear the tumblers of a safe slowly clicking into place. When the safe is finally open, you will receive what you deserve. 2017 is a prelude to the up-and-coming stellar year of 2018. Since this is a new year and a new channel, I felt it appropriate to buy a new deck of cards. So I'll be using the Conley Tarot cards for the core of the reading, and then I'll pull one Messages from the Angels by Doreen Virtue at the end of the reading. I've devised my own spread, and it borrows from ideas of the Chakra 7 energy points, as well as similarities to the Celtic cross spread, but I'll explain as I go along. The left three cards are actually the unconscious inner self. The middle is the heart, and on the right, three cards are the conscious foreself. Let's see if we can meld the chasm between the unconscious and the conscious. We've all done that. I don't know why I said this. I don't know why I did that. Let's see if the cards can give us the message and see where we need to do some work on ourselves, for the unconscious self and the self. Let's see what our intense Scorpio friends have in store for them for 2017. Down here is the base of the spine, and it's the King of Cups. What an appropriate card to see for Scorpios, the watery Scorpios. And you're the highest court card there is, so obviously you know thyself. You understand what's going on. This can be from past lives to childhood traumas to cherished memories up to now. And I call this card the sourcing or urgings, because we're always evolving and we have to use the ing. We're doing something. But now we know that you understand yourself. Let's take a look at what's underneath the King of Cups. Oh, we've got the Ace of Wands. How wonderful. We know ourselves and we know that we want to start something new, fiery, spontaneous. We want to change our lives. Let's go up here to the pelvic or sacrum, which I call the awakening, the arousing, because this is where your emotional and spiritual self is evolving. This is where your sexual prowess exists, what's happening in your life unconsciously. Here we have the Three of Swords, the heartbreak card. This is saying that there's something going on here. You're not evolving. Something has stayed stagnant. There's three people involved, possibly. You're in love with somebody else, but you're married. Something's happening. There's a triangle going on. You're confused, actually even possibly obsessed about what's going on, and it's stopped your personal growth. Let's see what clarification cards we have under here. Oh my goodness, we got the Tower. A lot of times they say it's lightning change and complete ruin to reconstruction, property movement, moving to new property. But to me, it actually can mean that you're going to one unconscious level to another, or maybe an unconscious level knocked into a conscious level. Now you have to realize that things are changing. You have to change. Scorpio is a fixed sign. We don't want to change. However, up here in the solar plexus, we've got the Chariot. He's success, movement. Actually, he's the epitome of duality. He's got a black and a white pharaoh type animals that typically are helping him along. He usually has a sad and happy face on each side, but it's also success and movement. You're moving forward. They split the tarot deck into the major arcana into threes, and this is a septuagenarian. The seventh card. You've came to a successful cornerstone. Your gut feelings are telling you that you're moving on and you're feeling good about it. Let's see what card we have underneath for clarification. Oh, and we know that there's going to be some type of celebration. Actually communal. There's going to be a lot of people involved in it. It's not going to just be you reveling in success, but it'll be you with a lot of other people involved in your success. Here, this is the heart of the matter. It can be caring, loving, but then again, you're concerning. You want to know what's going on. You had a lot of things happening in your life in 2016. You know you want to move forward, so where are you going? Now you get the Nine of Cups, the wish card. You couldn't have anything better, but then again, you have to be careful about it. The wish card is more or less a yes or no involved. He can bounce off his ideas on each side of this, but yes, you have to be careful of what you wish for. Let's see what the clarification card says. Oh, and you got the Hangman. Cool. Oops. All right. That's a reinforcement that this is what they're saying, is that you have to be careful of what you wish for. The Hangman is meditation, actually sacrifice. Odin actually sacrificed himself for the wisdom of the runes in order to gain wisdom. You too have to gain wisdom. You have to take time and meditate on what you wish for. Although it appears you've been wishing for quite a long time for something, depends on what you're wishing for and how you plan to attain it. Down here is the Page of Wands. I consider this communicating and teaching. It's the throat. Now it's saying the Page of Wands. Well, you got more fire energy here. You've got the Ace of Wands, and you've got the Four of Wands. Now you've got the Page of Wands. You've got a child or somebody that's immature, that's playing with fire, using fire and wanting to go somewhere with fire, and as well bringing the message of fire. Let's see what's going on. Are you communicating and teaching? It's saying that you got the death card with the Page of Wands. So the message is that you have to change, you have to transform something in your life, and what's being brought to you by a message is telling you that you have to change and conform to what's happening. All your teachings behind you that came from here are related to here. So you've got the Ace of Wands, and now you're at the Page of Wands. Up here is visualizing, seeing. Seeing is one thing, visualizing is another, and you've got the Six of Wands, and it's saying that, oh my God, everybody's seeing you, celebrating your success. Everybody's celebrating it with you. Let's see what you're... Oh my goodness, you got another wand. Now you have the King of Wands. Now you've actually graduated to the highest level of the court cards of wands and fire. The man that understands, knows spirituality, thinks about things, and actually accomplishes things. But he does it very quickly. Here again, up here we have crowning the reading is the 7. Means you succeeded, but people are scrutinizing. When you succeed, a lot of times people look up at you, but then look down at you because they're wanting to scrutinize you and find something wrong, so you're always battling this. This is the knowing and understanding. You understand that these people are doing this. This is the crowning thing of it. But let's see what the clarification card says. And now you got the King of Swords. The man. You know, that's for air, mind. There's a lot of people in this spread. We got the King of Cups, got the Chariot, we got the King of Wands, we got the King of Swords. We got 3 kings in this. That says if you're playing poker, you win. Okay, so on the left side, I'm going to put a card out that will depict your past. I'm just going to pick it up from the top of the deck. And here you get the 8 of Wands. It says in your past that a lot of things have happened very quickly and change has happened. I sense that this probably has happened just in the recent past more than actually the further past. Now on the right, I'll put a card out for your future. And here it is. You got the 6 of Swords. The swords is our teachers. And it's saying that you're moving on. You're going to calmer waters. You want to move on. There's a lot of change in this spread. You've got the Tower. You got the Ace of Wands. You got the Tower. You got the Death card. You got 2 celebratory cards, actually, here with the 4 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. You can't do much better than that. So let's do a bottom of the deck card that will give us an idea about the overall energy of the spread. It might not be the outcome, but it might be the overall energy. And you got the 2 of Wands. Once again, fire energy. You've got so much fire energy in this spread. I don't know what's going on, but obviously, or perhaps there's somebody, Aries, what is it? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Somebody with that energy must be involved in this, or somebody that has those traits. But the 2 of Wands is saying you got the world in your hand. You're thinking about your choices. You got the 2, which means choice. Which one decision? Which one do you want to deal with? Where do you want to go in your life? Okay, so let's go and I already shuffled the Doreen Virtue cards, and then I went 17 cards down, and we ended up with Angel Gabriel. You have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please do not allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. What I'm seeing here is that possibly this has something to do with where you stalled out in your emotional and spiritual growth. Somewhere there has to be change. Otherwise, you have a wonderful spread. I mean, it already depicts you, new seed coming in from the wands. The cosmic plane is telling the earthly plane that this is working out. But you got the tower, and somewhere in your emotional and spiritual growth and your sexual prowess, something went wrong somewhere. Otherwise, everything's telling you, move on. You're going to be successful in 2017.